Hello, a good Monday to you all. I have a question. What nourishes your soul? Think about it. A walk in the woods? Watching the ocean waves roll? Yoga? Dance? Massage? A bath? A good book? Playing with a pet or a grandchild? Music? Appreciating beauty or adding to the beauty? Receiving a letter or a card or sending a letter or a card? Worship? Bible study? Service? I have not mentioned food at all, but there is a meal that nourishes our souls. It is the Lord's Supper. Just yesterday, we celebrated World Communion Sunday. Created in 1933, the first Sunday in October was set to promote unity and cooperation across denominations for Christians all over the world. On all continents yesterday, in cathedrals, simpler sanctuaries, storefronts, mud huts, and open fields, even in rooms hidden from government's hostile eyes, pastors broke bread and lifted cups and offered the body and blood of Christ to their flocks. Because of the pandemic, many in the flock, while at home, took their own bread and their own cups to celebrate. Some members of the Kirk may have gone to the church, perhaps for the first time in months. On World Communion Sunday, Christians of all colors, customs, and tongues ate and drank and remembered Christ's sacrifices. This year, we global citizens are united in a way that we have not been before. Over 1 million people have died because of the coronavirus. In addition to that, locusts and wars have created harsh problems. The World Bank estimates that the number of people who face food insecurity in our world will double this year. Inequality and oppression of women continues even in developed countries. The refugee crisis worsens. In the U.S., fires continue to burn, and racial injustice has fanned the flames of protests, and the political divide deepens. In addition, personal challenges with health, relationships, and finances fill us with fear and worry. We hunger for comfort and hope and peace. In the Gospel of John, Jesus said, "I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never be hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. Your ancestors ate the manna in the wilderness. I am the living bread. Whoever eats this bread will live forever, and the bread that I give for the life of the world is my flesh. Those who eat my flesh and drink my blood abide in me, and I in them." Scottish pastor Tim Chester wrote, "In communion, we commune with Christ to experience afresh the fruit of our union with him. When we are weary, doubting, fearful, guilt-ridden, frustrated, proud, anxious, we come to the bread and the cup, and we receive them as gifts. They are not something we earn. They are a sign of God's grace. In the Lord's Supper, God nourishes our souls." The Lord's Supper also points ahead. It points to the final eternal banquet promised by Isaiah. Here is a passage from Isaiah 25, verses 6 through 8. "The Lord Almighty will prepare a feast of rich food for all peoples, a banquet of aged wine, the best of meats, and the finest of wines. On this mountain he will destroy the shroud that enfolds all peoples. The sheet that covers all nations, he will swallow up death forever. The sovereign Lord will wipe away the tears from all faces. He will remove the disgrace of his people from all the earth. May the Lord's Supper ever be a reminder that God loves you. God sustains you. God gives you what you need to be strengthened and encouraged and nourished. May it be a foretaste of a banquet that we are invited to attend someday. May it truly be always a celebration. Nourish your bodies, minds, and spirits in good ways, folks. Wear your masks, take very good care, and the peace of Christ be with you.